Hello there everybody, welcome back to Clannad the visual novel. Today we gotta continue on over to the skip class or stay around. Yes, this is the one. That's what I have to do next. To continue on. Indeed it was. All throughout the world to stay. Now load, yes. So skip around or stay around. I got a whole week to think about this one. I say I will stay around. Going to the library would be tiring in its own way. Anyway. Fourth period ends and lunch break begins. Sunohara is still flat on his desk, completely motionless. Is he dead? He must have used a full day's worth of energy all during this morning alone. Is he even alive? To see, I yank a few hairs from his sideburns. His body wiggles in resistance. Well, it looks like he's alive, but he shows no signs of getting up. Well, I guess it is more convenient for me if he stays asleep. I leave the classroom on my own. I want to say she was in class B. I leave the classroom and look around the hallway. Furukawa is standing against the wall so that she won't get in the way of traffic. Our eyes meet. Her face breaks into a smile as she trots over. Okazaki-san, are you okay? About what? Did you not have to go with that other person? Oh yeah, he is fine. I see. That's good then. Why don't we go? Sure. We start walking side by side. You know, walking around school with a girl is seriously embarrassing. I casually look over at the profile of Furukawa as we stroll. Then again, I guess people would be jealous of me more than anything. Oh no, don't be so sad. What is it? Nothing. As always, the front of the bread line is so crowded. It's difficult to even approach the display case. It looks like there's even more people here than usual. Yeah. What? A single male student rushes past Furukawa and dives straight into the billowing crowd. He's quickly swallowed up and lost to the sea of bodies. Is he okay? Why don't we go back? Nah, it's okay. I'll go buy something for you. Just tell me what you want and I'll get it. I'll be fine with Anpan. Wait, isn't your family owns a bakery? Why don't you just grab that bread before you go to school? Come on. Go for something more exciting. I mean, you can buy one of those whenever you want. Pick something you can only get right now. Okay. If you really want to spoil me, bring it on.
ですね。
Well, she balls both of her hands into fists.
二色パンをお願いします。
I'd like a piece of dual-colored bread. Why don't you just ask your mother for that one? What's that?
一つのパンの中にクリームとチョコが入ってるんです。
It's a single piece of bread that has both cream and chocolate in it.
それは不思議なパンなんです。
It's a very special magical piece of bread. Ah, magical. She's really emphasizing the point. Huh? Never knew they sold anything like that. Then again, I've never really been interested in sweet bread, so I guess I wouldn't know. Well, nevertheless, I'm heading out. Pray for my safe return. I gave her a big thumbs up.
あなたに神のご加護がありますように。
May the gods watch over you. Furukawa puts both of her hands together by her chest, theatrically. Okay. I wedge my body into a small space in the crowd. I then push forward by using my arms to shove any students blocking my path out of the way. As I'm doing this, I recognize the back of another student's head. Tsunohara? When did he... I grab his shoulder. Hey.
なんだよ。
What is it?
なんだ岡崎か。
Oh, Okazaki, what's up? Weren't you sleeping in the classroom until just now?
お前がのんきにしすぎなんじゃないの？
Huh. Don't you think you're being just a little too carefree? I plucked out hair from your sideburns and you still didn't wake up.
逆さ。その痛みで起きることができたのさ。
Well, actually, the pain from that was what woke me up.
Thank you, my friend from New York.
Thank you, my friend from New York. What do they have here that's so valuable you'd thank me for tearing out of your sideburns? Also, neither of us are in or from New York.
あれだよ、あれ。お前知らなかったのか？
You know, they're selling that thing. You didn't hear about it? I look through Tsunohara's points and see an advertisement hanging from the ceiling. It says new product, filet fish sandwich, 150 yen. I see. Now I get it. This is why it's so crowded.
先週の告知から生徒の間ではあれの噂で持ちきりだったんだ。
Everyone's been spreading all sorts of rumors about that thing since it was announced last week. Do you really need to spread rumors about a sandwich?
何？ならお前にはわかるのか？ユータってのが一体何者なのか？
What? Anyway, so can you explain to me what a filet fish sandwich is? Excuse me.
よく見てくれ。タツタじゃないんだ。リュータなんだ。
Take a closer look. It's not filet, it's filet. He's right.
リュータという名前の人が考案した未知の札という線が今んところ濃厚だが、実際どうだかな。
The prevailing theory is that you get to fill it to the brim with whatever fish you want. But I don't know.
謎が謎を呼ぶぜ。
There's no telling how deep this rabbit hole goes. Actually, I'm almost certain that it's just a misspelling.
よし。教 して道を切り開いていこうぜ。
Okay, let's team up to cut through this crowd. I'm fine with opening up a path, but the problem is what we do after that. There's a girl waiting for me. He's the last person I want knowing about this. I can Sunohara's his leg with my own. Sunohara's shoulders are jerked down. Oh, sorry. Ah? He swallowed up and lost to the sea. Phew. Operations. Eliminate Sunohara is a success. I can't be standing around either. It's only getting more crowded as time passes. The mass of people feels like it's about to burst. Are you all that desperate to get a piece of misspelled bread? I blindly charge forward. And then I got it. In my hands are a piece of dual-colored bread and a sandwich for myself. Thanks for rating.
ありがとうございます。大丈夫でしたか？
Thank you very much. Were you okay? Yeah, I managed somehow.
怖いところです。購買って。
The school's co-op is such a scary place. Yeah. Everyone must be so sick of studying that they're getting themselves worked up over a new piece of bread. We head to the courtyard for lunch. Our time there is quiet and peaceful. Almost like my days at school up until now. I wonder if we feel so at peace around each other because we are both outsiders. It'd be mean to call her an outsider, though. I look to my side. She's intensely eating her bread. She's so into it that it's funny. I assume this is how she always is, putting everything into whatever it is she's doing, even if that thing is simply eating lunch. She only ended up this way because of bad luck, unlike me. Furukawa doesn't even notice me staring at her as she continues to eat her bread, seemingly unaware of the world around her. After a bit,
ごちそうさま。
all done. She folds up the bread's wrapping paper and puts it in her pocket.
とても美味しかったです。
That was really delicious. Even as she talks, I keep looking at her face, sort of lost in thought. Our eyes meet.
あの、
Yeah.
もしかして口の端に何かついてますか？
Could there be something on my mouth? No, you're good.
じゃあ何を見てるんでしょうか？
So, what could you be looking at then? How pretty you are. Hey, Furukawa.
はい。
Yes. I think you're cute.
はい。
Excuse me? Partly because of just who you are at your core. You know, how you carry yourself, your demeanor, that kind of thing. I think that once people get to know you, they'll all like you. I have zero doubts that you'll be able to make plenty of friends.
落ち込んでないのに励まされると落ち込みます。
It makes me feel sad if someone tries to cheer me up when I wasn't even sad to begin with. No, this isn't me trying to cheer you up. I'm just sharing my thoughts, I guess. A first impression, let's say. Like we've practically just met, right? So, you can take those words at face value. Take him at face value. I grab her shoulders and tell her as if I'm giving instructions.
そんなの変です。
That's a strange thing to say.
強要されても。
Even if you ask that, I believe you. You know, you're right. I quickly realized just how strange what I said actually is. I sit back down. As I do, I meet eyes with a female seated in the third floor windows of the school building directly in front of me. Hey, try raving again. Smile while you do it, though.
そんなこともうしないです。
I'm not doing that again.
岡崎さん一人でしてください。
You do it, Okazaki-san. Like I told you, I'm a guy. If I just spontaneously raved by myself, they'd think I'm a creeper.
そんなことないです。岡崎さん、背高くてかっこいいですから。
That's not true, Okazaki-san. You're tall and cool, so...
だから、たくさん女の子寄ってきて。
So if you raved, I'm sure a lot of girls would flock to you.
私なんか押しのけられて。
And then they'd push someone like me aside. Aw, sad thoughts. Oh, you're right. If I did that, I wouldn't be able to hang out with you anymore. Never mind then.
真に受けないでください。
You shouldn't take what I said at face value. Listen, you. You little... I poke her on the head. Ha. Furukawa laughs. Actually, no. It's not quite a laugh. She went as far as smiling, but... I look in the same direction as her. I find myself looking at the third floor window of the school building again. The shadows disappeared. Hey, Furukawa.
はい、
Yes? Want to go to the club room?
そうですね。
Yes, why don't we? Furukawa stands up and brushes the dirt off her skirt. Indeed. How much time do we have?
予礼まで20分ほどあります。
We have about 20 minutes until the first bell. Okay, let's use that time to make a flyer that says the club's looking for members.
はい、
Okay. Furukawa nods vigorously, excitement building with each bob of her head. Dongles. The two of us start writing things down with magic markers on a piece of office paper. We need to start by choosing a date for an open house, and we can tell people more about the club then.
日取りいつにしましょう。
When should we make it? We won't be able to get anyone in the doors if it's too soon. So how about 2 weeks from now?
はい、5月から活動開始ということで、とてもキリがいいです。
Okay, if we say club activities start at the beginning of May, That would sound nice and clean. I can only hope things go that well. Squeak, squeak.
できました。
It's done. Don't you think it could use a little more something?
そう、なんでしょう。
Like what? I think that's what's missing is... 3 things choices. Yes, going up there. Sex appeal during collaboration. Let's see. A collaboration. Collaboration.
コラボ
Collab.
なんでしょうか。
Collab what? What does that English word mean? I don't really know actually. I just said it because it sounded cool. You know how on songs the artist is sometimes listed as with or featuring someone else? I think it's like that.
そんなこと言われても全然わからないです。
That explanation doesn't help me understand what you mean at all. I'm pretty sure I'm right.
そうだとしてどうすればいいんでしょうか。
Even if you are, what do you want me to do then? It's simple. The drama club just needs to do some kind of a collaboration. You know, like the drama club with the Professional Wrestling Research Society or something. What? It looks like she really doesn't like the idea. Then how about the drama club featuring Saito from Modern Japanese Class?
そんな先生の名前を勝手に使ってはどうかと。
I don't know about using a teacher's name without getting permission first. So, you'll do it if I can get permission.
すみません。嫌です。
Sorry, no. I'm glad she's honest about it. Then the drama club in the principal's office.
わけがわからないです。
I don't understand what you're talking about at all. I was convinced that'd get a big laugh from her. Well, all jokes aside,
冗談だったんですか。
that was a joke. Something really is missing. Wait, that's it. A drawing.
そうですね。あれば可愛いと思います。
You're right. I think the posters would be cuter with one. So in that case, get a drawing for Kara.
私がですか？
Me? Who else is gonna do it?
岡崎さん。
You? No, Picasso. Had I not gotten an F in art, that may be a possibility, but I did, so it's not.
私も得意な科目じゃないです。
It's not one of my strong subjects either.
中学生の時、自画像描きませんでしたか？
Did you ever have to draw a self-portrait in middle school? I did. Yeah, I did.
一生懸命描いたのに、先生に美味しそうなカレーライスですねって言われました。
I tried really hard to draw mine. But the teachers came up to me and told me the curry I was drawing looked delicious. Hey, mine told me that the catcher's mitts I was drawing looked really sturdy.
カレーライスとキャッチャーミットですか。
Curry and a catcher's mitt? I wonder which one of those is worse.
私は福神漬けまでついてるって言われました。
My teachers even complimented me for being sure to draw the pickles on the side. Mine went out of his way to call it a catcher's mitt. Why, that and not a regular baseball glove. That's what I want to know. Should I go get someone who's good at drawing? I stand up tired of the unproductive dispute we are having.
待ってください。
Ah, please, wait a moment. Huh?
やっぱり私書きます。
I'll just draw it.
私部長ですから。
I'm the club president after all. Yeah, that would be best. I sit back down.
何書けばいいですか？
What should I draw? Furakara asks me with markers in her hands. Think of something yourself. What are you good at drawing?
なんでしょ
I wonder. Curry?
う。違います。
No. She truly shot me down there. It must really be an awful memory for her.
簡単な絵でもいいですか？それだったら一つだけ得意なのがあります。
Could I draw something simple? If that's okay, then there's one thing I'm good at drawing. Sure, as long as it's cute.
ものすごく可愛いです。
It's super cute. As soon as she finishes speaking, her hand begins moving as she hums a song. It's a melody I've heard somewhere before. I can't remember what it is though. Curious, I take a look at what she is putting down. I see a small circle with a face on it. Just as she finishes drawing one, she draws more and more of the same thing. The club recruitment notice quickly finds itself occupied by strange creatures.
できました。
It's time. She proudly shows me the flyer. Yeah. The whole poster is practically covered in mysterious creatures. What are you, some kind of idiot? Sorry? Look, you can't even read the text.
そうですね。読みづらくなってしまいました。
You're right. It's become very hard to read. Why do you draw all these bizarre creatures on here?
謎じゃないです。すごく有名です。
They're not bizarre. They are very famous. What are they?
団子大家族です。
The Big Dongo Family. The Big Dongo Family is the title of a song that became a huge hit a while back. I think it was used in a kids' show. Oh, so that's what the melody she was humming just now was. Anyone in Japan would know the song.
団子大家族は大家族なんです。だからたくさんいるんです。
The Big Dongo Family is the big family. That's why there's so many of them. Let me be straight up with you, Furakara.
はい。
Yes? You're really not cut out for this. What? The Big Dongle family? How long ago was that? It's already dead and forgotten.
古いことなんて関係ないです。可愛いものはいつ見たって可愛いはずです。
What? It doesn't matter whether it's old or not something that's cute or not. Something that's cute is always cute, regardless of when you look at it. I'll admit that this might be cute, but it's out of fashion. You're really out of touch with what's popular, aren't you?
そうなんでしょうか。
Am I?
私の中では
They are,
今も可愛いんですけど。
they are still cute to me? Really? Well, I'm glad to hear it. I start to rub my temples. Look at what she's come up with. We might be better off if I just drew my catcher's mitt. Any regular person who sees this is going to be repelled by it. It'd be one thing if she drew this as a joke, but she's serious about it.
団子大家族ダメなんでしょうか。
So, no big dongle family. Furukawa's spirits begin to plummet as she watches my reaction. This isn't good. I can't let her sink into an utter pit of despair. I have to do something. Well, I guess it's not bad.
でもズバリ言われました。最悪だって。
But you said it's yourself. I'm not cut out for this. Yes, but that doesn't mean that the Big Dongle family isn't cut out for the drama club. This is starting to require some mental gymnastics.
そうなんですか。複雑な気分です。
Really? I don't know how to feel now. She doesn't seem particularly sold on the idea, but I do seem to have salvaged the situation. As I stare at the flyer, I start to think that it actually shows what kind of person Furukawa, the club president, is. In that sense, maybe it's a lot better than a flyer adorned with lies. In any case, we are done making our notice. It's got some spice to it. All's well that ends well. After my strained attempt to wrap things up, I grab the piece of paper and stand.
どこに行くんですか。
Where are you going? To the copier. Should make a bunch and go around putting them up after school. I think that's the most we could do today.
はい。
Oh, okay. After that, we use the copier in the teacher's room, then head home. I return to class to find Sunahara seated, gripping his own head. Oh, chill up.
元気ないの誰のせいですかね。
Whose fault is that? I need cheering up. The guy sitting in front of you?
あんただ、お前だ、貴様だ、ミーだ。
You. Not me. Not anyone else. You, Moy. You just blamed yourself at the end there. You do know that, right?
なんかアホ。
Look, I do that, you idiot. An idiot just called me an idiot.
初日に なかったやつに自慢したかったのに。
Ugh, I wanted to eat one of those the day it came out, so that I could brag to everyone who didn't get to. What would you do if I got to eat one?
何の気がけしてたらあんた命ねえよ。
If you swooped in and got one instead of me, you'd be a dead man. What would you do? Tell me in English. Kill me. You're a really scary guy, you know that.
食い物の裏にはそれだけ恐ろしいってことさ。
That's just how terrifying people can be when it comes to grudges over food. Don't get too depressed over it, okay?
そりゃお前が新商品を食ったかどうかによるな。
That all depends on whether you got to eat one of those things or not. I didn't, so don't worry. Live on, my friend.
なんだ食ってないのかよ。
Oh, so you didn't have one.
なら今回は許しておいてやるよ。
I'll let you off easy this time then.
命は大切にな。
You know every life is valuable, including yours. I ought to be telling you that.
ああ、食いたかった。
Ah, how I wish I could have eaten one of those things. He puts his face back down and goes back to grumbling.
岡崎くん、
Okazaki-kun? Yeah. As I sit down, the class president begins to talk to me.
もうどこにも行かないですか？
Are you going to stay here now? I won't go anywhere.
本当ですか？
Really? I just told you I won't. Why does she have to ask me something like that? And why she's being so pushy about it?
これ
Here. Oh, worksheets. Are these from homeroom?
はい
Yes. Thanks. I reached my hand out to get the worksheets from Fujibayashi, but otherwise stay slumped over. In one fell swoop, I grabbed the worksheets and crammed them into my desk. What? Do you need something else?
その
Well,
いえなんでもない。
no, it's nothing. Fujibayashi returns to her seat with her shoulders drooped. I sigh as I rest my head in my hands and look out the window. Thoughts pass through my mind, like, what do we have next period again? Oh, they're doing the first period. Tsunohara is still dejected, even after classes ends. So I leave without him. I head to the drama club room. I didn't come here in any particular rush, but I don't see Furukawa. What she's doing? She does seem pretty slow. Ah, I wait, but she doesn't show. Bored, I scribbled on the edge of the blackboard. Day duty, Nagisa Furukawa. Dot, 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 dot. I finish scribbling and wait a while longer, but she's still nowhere to be seen. Maybe something happened. I start to feel a little worried. Save around to the saving away. Saving is completed. What if I do? Go look for her or to keep waiting? I say I will keep waiting. I keep waiting, but she still doesn't show up. I'm going to leave without you. Fed up, I head out into the hallway. Sigh. I look out of the window directly ahead of me. My eyes wander gradually lower. And there she is. Gah, what she's doing? Does she think it's lunch or something? I wouldn't put it past her. Sheesh. I climb down the stairs and head to the courtyard. She's sitting in our usual lunch spot. I approach her. Hey, you know it's not lunch break. What are you doing here? Furukawa is holding a bamboo broom. Spinning its handle around in her hand, she sits without a word. From the looks of it, she's down again. What's wrong? Did something happen? I sit next to her. Troll, troll. Sand gets caught in the bamboo broom's tips, and she continues spinning it in front of her feet. So it's your turn on class cleaning duty, eh? Yes. She finally answers. So what's wrong? Why aren't you cleaning? I was. You were you? So why do you stop? Well, it's because she thinks for a bit. Then she quickly stands up. It's nothing I need to talk to you about, Okazaki-san. After saying that, she starts to walk off. Hey, hold on a second. I get up too and follow after her. I don't get you, you know that. You're now gonna treat me like a bad guy? No, Okazaki-san. You're a good person. You don't have to go so far as to call me a good person. But I'm not that kind of person who'd harm you, right? That's right. Then you can just tell me what's wrong, like you always do. I'm dragging you into something, Okazaki-san, and it's not very fun. I'm wasting your time, and I don't want that to happen. That's not true. It's plenty fun. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Furukawa stops, then starts spinning the broom handle again where she stands. I just gaze at her. All of a sudden, I feel uncomfortable. I feel another me. One that's less attached to the situation, watching us as this takes place. What am I doing? I lose track of time for just a moment. As this happens, Furukawa just looks down at the ground, ever silent. For now, I need to focus on cheering her up. Food, that's right, food. I start thinking of different kinds of food. What is it? What is that she likes? The Big Dongo family? Back when the song was popular, every supermarket you walked into had huge packs of dango made to look like those characters. Furukawa, you like dango, don't you? Yes. Then say the words Big Dango family for me. Use that to cheer yourself up. Do you think some stores still sell the Big Dango family? Probably, but don't worry about that right now. So, just say the words, and use them as your mantra. Furukawa closes her eyes and then... Big Dango family. She says the words with conviction. So, do you feel more calm? Yes. After she opens her eyes, she seems a little bit more positive, relaxed. Like whatever was bothering her loosened its grip a bit. You can tell me what happened later. For now, just go do what you need to do. Okay. She grabs the broom in her hands and walks off. The Big Dango family seems to have had a miraculous effect on her. I watch her as she fades out of view. Later on, Furukawa and I go around posting flyers on billboards around school. Club recruitment a full month late. Since the cutoff period for most clubs has already come and gone, though, our announcement stands out on its own. Finally, we place a flyer on the last remaining billboard. I stand there and stare at it for a moment, moved. Furukawa's next to me, still a little lethargic. Well, want to go buy a Big Dango family and head home? I move away from the billboard and try to cheer her up. Mind if I ask you something? Yes. Just theoretically. Yes. Theoretically, if the store didn't have a Big Dango family, what would you do? What? She looks at me, her eyes ready to gush like a near broken dam. Sorry, just messing around. On the way home, we go by 2 supermarkets. Neither of them have a Big Dango family. Oh boy. Furukawa looks like she's on the verge of tears again. I don't know what happened while she was on cleaning duty, but she used the idea of the Big Dungo family as encouragement to get past whatever was distressing her. So if she can't get one, she'll be back to acting like she was earlier. I have to get one by any means necessary.
古いものですからなくって当然です。
It's an old reference, of course. They wouldn't have any.
団子大家族なんてみんなもう欲しくないんですよね。
I doubt anyone would want a big Dungle family these days. Furukawa's give up meter is hitting critical mass. I can tell. Hold on a second. I turn my back to her and dig through my bag. I guess I don't have a choice. Furukawa. I turn back around to her and say her name.
はい。
Yes. She looks utterly heartbroken. You go home. I'll manage to do something about that big Dungle family.
本当ですか？
Really? If I promise, will that make you happy?
はい。とても嬉しいです。
Yes, it would. Okay, then go home and stick it out for now.
ですが
But don't ask another question.
何かとても迷惑なことを。
I feel like I'm putting you through a lot of trouble. It's fine. Just close the trap and head home.
はい。
Yes. She nods a little uncertain, I can tell, but turns on her heel nonetheless, and begins to walk off sluggishly. Don't cry on the way home either. With those as my parting words, I do a 180 as well. I go back to the supermarket in order to buy them out of Dango. Phew, God, that was heavy. I place the distended supermarket bag on the floor, then sit down on it myself. I take the Dungle-filled packs out of the bag and break open the seals. What kind of faces did they have again? I hold up one of the dango as I ponder. I want to say it was like this. I used the red food coloring and strips of bamboo I also bought to draw faces on the dango. Came out pretty good. Doing this really does make me feel a bit silly though, that's for sure. I want to say that the Big Dungle family had about 100 members. And now I'm supposed to make all of them. Ugh. But I have to do it. Or else she'll get depressed again. ... I draw on each one with the food coloring. Before I know it, an hour has passed. I'm nearly finished, however. Phew. Just as I let out an exhale, I notice how dry my throat is. It's so bad I can barely swallow. Talk about focus. Maybe I'm cut out for this kind of simple labor. I stand up to get a drink of water. in a big bottle of water. As I come back down to my room, I find my father there. The moment I see him, a feeling of uneasiness and panic begins to well up. I have a bad feeling about this. What are you doing? I managed to start by saying that much.
これはあれだろほら
Isn't this that, you know? He grabs one of the dango with a face on it and grins.
そう団子大家族だ
That's it. The big dango family.
懐かしいね
That's a name I haven't heard in a while. I hold my tongue as I keep still in the entrance.
これはどうするんだい
So, what are you going to do with these?
ともやくん
Hey, Tomoya-kun. I'm giving them to someone. I
友
see.
達に
I see. To a friend. Sure.
なら私も手伝わせてくれないか
Will you let me help in that case? Why?
いともやくんの友達ならそうしてあげたい
If it's for one of your friends, Tomoya-kun, then I want to help out.
話をするきっかけにもなるかもしれないからね
It might even turn into a chance for us to talk. I wish he'd just stop. Is this some sort of highly planned way of irritating me? Why would my father need to talk to a friend I brought over? Aren't you my father? Are you just a conversation partner? Is that all you are? Or are you trying to take the friend I'm bringing over and involve them in this too? I want to ask him these questions, and I want him to have
そ
answers.
ういうのは得意なんだ
I'm good at these kinds of things. My father grabs one of the bamboo sticks. Stop it. I rush over and pull his arms away. My father looks up at my face, equal parts confused and shocked. Just stop it. This doesn't have anything to do with you. I use the best words I can for the situation. He hangs his head just as I expect him to. But even so, he still looks like he's trying to spite me. He looks like someone who's just hurt a friend, not his own child. I begin to frantically gather the dango that are spread out across the table. I stuff them into the supermarket bag and leave the room without so much as another glance at my father. I can't stand it anymore. There isn't a place for me here. Not for the real me. If I stayed, I'd have to be a shadow of my true self. I don't want to do that. I'm done. Done, damn it. Pat, 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 pat. My breath is getting heavy. My lungs burn, starved for oxygen. My entire body is assaulted by an intense feeling of fatigue. I don't even know what it must look like to see me running. I come all the way here before even realizing that I'd practically sprinted down the street. Ah. Furukawa is standing directly in front of me. Furukawa. I direct myself toward her with shaky footsteps. Furukawa. I repeat her name as I call out to her.
Hi.
Yes, she replies. But I'm not able to say anything. What is it that I wanted to do? She tilts her head to the side. I stand there, breathless.
疲れてるんですか？
Are you tired? No, not really.
それは
What's that? The question finally causes me to remember it. The supermarket bag that I'm carrying in my hand. That is. Oh, this? You can have it. Furukawa takes it and peeks inside. It should be packed full of dango with little faces on them.
団子大家族です。
Wow, the big dango family. Yep, that's right.
本当に大家族です。
It really is a big family. Yep, one big family.
私も仲間に入れてもらいたいです。
I wish I could be a part of it too. Yeah. Well, why don't you ask them to join? Furukawa has a big smile plastered across her face as she continues to look keenly inside the bag. When I see her do this, I start to gain my composure before I know it. After that, the two of us stay in the park for a while. We sit down on a bench and stare out at the empty swings.
しばらくカレー画伯って呼ばれてたんです。
Everyone called me Kurikaso for a while after that. Huh? I'm surprised by a sudden remark.
自画像の話です。
My self-portrait, I mean. Oh, what you were talking about this afternoon? They made me play catcher more often after that.
お互い災難でしたね。
It sounds like self-portraits were a disaster for both of us. You got that right. Drawing has never been something I could do. Not well anyway, obviously.
はい、そうですよね。
Yeah, same here.
いつだって不器用で、
I've always been so clumsy and awkward.
そうやってからかわれたりすることが多かったです。
I used to be teased for that a lot.
それは今もです。
And I still am. I peer at Furukawa's face. She's pressing against her chest with both of her hands, as if she's trying to tolerate some sort of pain.
気づいたら一人でした。
By the time I noticed, I was all alone. I quickly realized that she's talking about what happened after school.
掃除まだ終わってないのに。
Even though we weren't done cleaning yet,
中庭に私一人ぼっちでいました。
I was all alone in the courtyard. Oh. She pulls me back up. No, that's not the right way to put it. All she did was smile after all. But seeing her just do that was enough to bring me back to my senses. You know. In that case, is there something I can do for her to show my gratitude? if there's even a single thing, then maybe it wouldn't be so bad for us to be together. If you're just gonna be crying all alone otherwise, call me over. That way, you won't have to be alone.
それは
I wouldn't do that because,
迷惑です。岡崎さんも。
well, that will cause trouble for you, Okazaki-san. That's not it, Furakara. I want to be there. You wouldn't be causing me any trouble at all. There's no reason for you to act that considerate when it comes to me. It's not a problem. I'm bored myself anyway.
わかりました。
Okay.
泣きそうになったら呼びます。
If I'm ever about to cry, I'll call for you. Alright, you do that.
でも、呼ばないようにできるだけ頑張ります。
But I'll try hard so that I won't have to. Yeah, that's important too.
はい。
Yes. But if you didn't, it'd feel kind of sad and lonely. No, but I guess that'd be best. That would mean that she's trying her hardest. I'm starting to confuse myself.
呼んでもらえないと何ですか？
If I didn't call for you, then what? Huh?
退屈ですか？
Would it be boring? Yeah, it'd be boring.
では、頑張っていても呼ぶことがあるかもしれません。
In that case, even if I do manage to try hard, I still might call for you.
そんなことしちゃってもいいですか？
Would that be okay? Sure, that'd be fine. I'd get bored otherwise.
はい。
Yes. Just about the time my stomach starts to growl, I see two shadowy figures approach from the direction of Furukawa's home. I don't have to see their faces to know that they are her parents.
渚、そろそろ戻れよ。
Nagisa, isn't it about time to come home? Sup. I greet them.
おお、コスモ斎藤じゃねえか。
Oh, if it isn't Cosmo Saito.
あら、大宇宙太郎さん。
Oh, Universe Tara-san. Nope.
岡崎さんです。お父さん、お母さん。
It's Okazaki-san, Mom and Dad.
ああ、そんなちんけな名前のやつだったな。
That's right. You're the guy with that lame name.
また遊びにいらっしゃったんですか？
So you came over to play again? Well,
男なら力ずくで奪っていきやがれ。
if you're a man, you gotta take her by force.
と言っても渡さんがな。
But even if you tried, I wouldn't let you.
秋代さん、誰もそんな話してないですよ。
Akio-san, that's not what any of us are talking about.
おっと、早とちりが。すまね
Oops, I must have jumped to conclusions. Sorry. With a leap like that, you could compete in the Olympics. I get the feeling that no matter how long I know this man, the two of us are never going to have a proper conversation.
岡崎さん、うちに上がっていってください。
Okazaki-san, please come over to our house.
そうだそうだ。こんなところでこそこそと愛人のように会ってんじゃねえ。
That's right. Don't come out here and meet your lover in secret like this.
どうですか？それとも 親御さんが心配されます？
Would you like to? Or would your parents be worried if you're out any later? That's not a problem, but Furakara saved me today, so I'm gonna head home. I make my decision.
そっか。帰れ帰れ。
Okay then, get out of here.
そうですか。残念ですね。
I see. Well, that's too bad.
また明日来てくださいね。
Please come by again tomorrow. Huh? See you, Furakara. Okay, sure, okay. All three of them answer.
俺に言ったんじゃねえの。
You weren't talking to me.
年下に呼び捨てにされて素で返事してる俺って何なんだ。
And what the hell am I doing replying normally to a kid who's been being that casual to me, huh?
てめえ、今度から秋代様と呼べ。
Starting tomorrow, you call me Akio-sama, punk.
まあまあ、秋代さん。
Nah, Akio-san.
秋代様だっつうの。
That's Akio-sama.
はいはい、秋代様。
Okay, Akio-sama. This family really is something.
おやすみなさいです、岡崎さん。
Good night, Okazaki-san. I look at Furakara's smile until it embeds itself into my mind's eye. Then headed back home for the night. Oh, bright light. The illusionary world, too. Next, I see a floor. I'm staring straight at it. What was it? I feel like I was in the middle of something. I move my head up to change views. I see her. The girl that's been watching me. Her hand extends to me. I reach my own hand out toward it. Our hands overlap. While I can't feel anything, I still know they're together. As this happens, I realize something. I really have been born into this world. I've ended up existing after all. She can touch me. It's a sad world. But she's kind. When I touch her hand, both sadness and kindness fill my heart at the same time. I was born into this place because I sought her. Sacrificing my life in a new world, the happiness I could have had, and everything else. She pulls my hand up so that I can stand, and then leaves my side again. When she's a few steps ahead of me, she claps her hands. I begin walking toward her. That's right. I was practicing walking. That's what I was doing before. My memory is sluggish. I can't remember anything without walking to do so. She's clapping her hands still. I should go. But my legs don't move the way I want them to. I fall forward yet again. But even so, she takes my hand once more and pulls me to my feet. How many times have I tried to walk? Finally, I manage to reach her. She holds my body, no more than half the height of hers, in her arms. You did a good job. Warmth. this world's one source of warmth. The warmth that I sought. Though my body of scrap can't feel the warmth of hers. I look up at her face. There are so many things I want to ask her. But I have no mouth, so I can't speak. I turn my face to the window. A light is constantly shining in through it. I want to see the outside world. I want to see the end of the world for myself, with my own eyes. April 18th, Friday, clannad. Rays from the morning sun spilled into my room, my eyes singed by the ultraviolet glow. Why did I wake up this early? I can still make it to school with plenty of time to spare. Well, it's not like I'm late to school because I want to be. I get out of bed and throw some clothes on, getting my day started a little earlier than usual. Stepping over my snoring father's body, I make my way through the living room and out the door. This is a strange sight. Flocks of students from my school are walking about. Then again, this is what it's supposed to be like. Good morning. Morning. Greeting passed through the air as I stand there, but not a single person says hello to me. They all just walk by with smiles on their faces. I'm probably invisible to all of them, which would also mean that if I were to just turn around and wander off, no one would stop me. Maybe I'll just run off somewhere. Where are you going? Someone tugs on my sleeve. So someone can see me after all. Whoever it is, they must be like me, another inhabitant of this invisible world. Okazaki-san, school is this way. Oh, you're right. I had it wrong. How could you get that wrong? Everyone's walking in the same direction. Yeah, and seeing them do that makes me want to go the exact opposite way. But you can't. You'll finally be on time for once. Let's just go together. Going to school side by side with a girl in this big of a crowd. Just the thought of it is enough to send a shiver down my spine. You go on ahead. Nope, I won't do that. If you're not going, I'm waiting right here too. You'll be late for class. That's fine with me. Reluctantly. We stay there for a while, and the numbers of students walking to school begins to visibly shrink. We are getting pretty tight on time. We can still make it if we go now. Oh yeah?
はい。
Yes. Aren't we invisible anyway? Aren't we so unattractive and unimportant that no one would bother to pay attention to us in the first place? Let's hurry.
はい。
Yes. Midway up the hill, I see a girl standing there, staring into the sky. It's a face I recognize, making me stop instinctively.
どうしましたか、岡崎さん。
What's the matter, Okazaki-san?
あの方、お友達ですか？
Is that a friend of yours? No, not really. Let's go. I wonder who could that be. Tsunohara comes to school right when the first period ends. Hey, morning. You're early today too, huh?
当然このままじゃ済ませられないからね。
Of course. I can't just let it end like this. He puts down his bag.
行くぞドベンザだ。
Let's go and get revenge. He nimbly turns around. You can't beat her, you know. And like I said, revenge is revenge.
そりゃまともにやり合ったらな。
That's only if I fight her directly.
別に真剣勝負をしようってわけじゃない。
It's not like I had planned to have an honest fight.
頭を使えば勝てる方法なんていくらだって浮かぶもんだぜ。
There are many different ways to win, if you just use your head. Why don't you use your head for studying instead?
まあ聞いてくれよ。いい作戦があるんだ。話しながら行こうじゃないか。
Well, just hear me out. I've got a great idea. Walk with me and I'll explain. Tsunohara says as he walks out of the classroom. Beep, beep, beep.
ついてきてくれよ。
Come with me, man. He came back. What now? I'm getting tired of you.
まあ聞いてくれよ。いい作戦があるんだ。話しながら行こうじゃないか。
Well, just hear me out. I've got a great idea. Walk with me and I'll explain. Quit repeating yourself.
この作戦とは心理作戦だ。
My plan is psychological warfare. Don't try so hard to use complicated words.
難しくねえよ。
They're not complicated at all.
ちゃんと聞けよ岡崎。
Listen carefully, alright, Okazaki? He gripped my shoulder firmly, urging me. Alright, I'll listen. So let me go. You're creeping me out.
そもそもあいつがどうして真面目ぶってるのか。それを考えたんだ。
Why is she so serious to begin with? That's what I've been thinking about. Once again, he stopped walking. And what was your conclusion?
男だ。
It's a man.
あ
What?
いつも女の端くれだ。あの年になれば、そりゃ異性に興味を持ち始めるだろうさ。
Oh, she's just another girl. She must have started showing some interest in the opposite sex since she's that age.
つまりあいつは、この学校に素敵な彼氏を探しに来たってわけだ。
In other words, she came to this school in order to find a wonderful boyfriend. Couldn't she just find one at her old school?
やっぱ頭が良くて、将来性のあるやつがいいんだろう。
Maybe, but wouldn't she prefer one who's intelligent and has good prospects for the future? She's already thinking about the future, huh?
だから異性を意識しまくってるはずだ。そこが弱点というわけだな。
And so, males are all she can think about, meaning that those are her weak points. So, concretely, what are you going to do?
色仕掛けさ。
Seduce her. This is gonna end badly.
僕が友よをうまくおだててその気にさせる。これでもうあいつは骨抜き状態、戦闘不能ってわけだ。
I'll just butter her up and have her dance in the palm of my hand. With that, she'll be in a weakened state and she won't be able to fight anymore. You're an idiot, aren't you?
なんでだよ。いい作戦じゃんか。
Why, isn't that a great plan? Well, you can do what you want, I guess.
いや、そういうわけにはいかないんだな。
No, that just won't do.
いや、そういうわけにはいかないんだな。
No, that just won't do.
ここでお前の出番なんだよ。
Because this is where you come in. What?
お前あいつと親しげじゃないか。
Aren't you two pretty close? Compared to you, at least.
だったらレクチャーしてくれよ。どう口説いたら友よが骨抜きになるかさ。
In that case, give me some hints on how I can woo her and make her weak. Yeah, this guy really is an idiot. Anyone would be able to get a girlfriend without any trouble if that was actually attainable knowledge. Save around to the next, say power to seek. Which one accept or refuse? Which one be more funny to do? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by the toe. If he holler, let him go. If he doesn't, let him stay. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Refuse. Why would I care about any of this? I turn on my heel and head back to the classroom.
なんでだよ。手伝ってくれよ。
Why? Come on, help me, man. It's not a matter of helping you or not. It's that I don't care, capiche?
No, no. アフガニスタン。
No, catfish. Yeah, you go get a catfish.
なんでだよ。
Why? You're the one who said it.
手伝ってくれよ、岡崎。
Come on, lend me a hand here, Okazaki. Nope.
なら作戦練り直しだ。
In that case, I'll have to revise my plan. So you're not confident you can land her by yourself, eh?
言ってくれるな。
That's a nice thing for you to say.
そりゃ普通の女の子なら、ものの数秒で口説いてみせる自信はあるさ。
If she were a normal girl, I'd be confident that I could seduce her in seconds.
けど相手をよく考えろよ。
But just think about who we are talking about.
価値観が違いすぎるよ。
Our values are just too different. That's true. Anyone with values similar to yours would have to be a monster.
僕の方じゃねえよ。
I'm not talking about me. I'll introduce you to a guy with a beak for a mouth sometimes.
すごい人と知り合いですね。
Why? You sure know some amazing people. Lunchtime. We're eating bread in our usual spot.
2週間後、一人でも来てくれるでしょうか。
2 weeks from now. I wonder if anyone at all will show. 2 weeks from now. That's when the drama club information session is going to be held. Well, the flyers do have the big Dango family on them. I hesitate for a moment, unable to answer. Okazaki-san? I'm sure it'll be fine. All those dango you release around the school are sitting on their billboards, hard at work. Have some faith. You're right. There's as many as 100 of them, after all. I think that's actually our problem. I make a great dig at Furukawa's extreme confidence. But seriously, why were those things popular to begin with? Looking back on it, it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Though it makes even less sense to still be a fan of them. Speaking of which, what? What kind of things do you do at an information session? Information things? Okazaki-san? I'd forgotten. She's not the kind of person who can just rise to the occasion and take care of this kind of things on her own. Furukawa. Yes? Let's do some practice right now. Talk about whatever you want. I sit on the ground and give the instructions to Furukawa, who's standing in front of the chalkboard. She seemed to have some degree of awareness that she was the club leader, so she'd taken the initiative and decided to stand there. If this were just a few days ago, she probably would have asked me to stand there in her place. She's really trying to be proactive about doing this. It's clear that this means a lot to her. Her actions confirm that. You can do this, Furukawa. I cheer her on inside my head. But well, instead of starting her speech, she just raised her hands to and fro, visibly squirming. At this rate, the first bell is going to chime before she even gets started. Yeah. Hey, Furukawa. Yes? Looking at you now, it makes me wonder, how are you able to act in plays? If she's this bad at talking, and this susceptible to pressure, can she really expect prospective club members to take her seriously? I mean, who wants to join a drama club with a president that can't even overcome their nerves? Talk about a blatant discrepancy. So essentially, these phantom, theoretically, applicants would be faced with not one, but two glaring problems. First, the big Dango family obsessions, obviously. And second, a president who can't talk. Sigh. And those aren't exactly small, easy to overlook crimes either. Not like they would want to overlook them in the first place. Okazaki-san. Let me be straight up with you, Furukawa.
はい
Okay. You don't have any acting skills. What? So you're gonna need to try like crazy.
はい
Alright. Which means you're gonna need to practice for the information sessions for a while. And I do mean a while.
わかりました頑張ります
Okay, I'll do my best. She balls her hands into fists. At least she seems motivated.
あトモヤ
Ah, Tomoya. Yo,
どこ行ってたの
where did you go? Just running an errand?
ひょっとしてこれ
Could it be this? She raises her pinky and grins. It's nothing naughty like that.
なんか疲れてる
You seem tired. I guess I might actually be a pretty caring guy.
何それ笑うとこ
What's this? Should I be laughing? Yeah, go ahead and laugh. Quit laughing.
何よ笑えって言ったり笑うなって怒ったりほんとね
Sheesh, you told me it was okay to laugh. And now you're mad. You're such a pain. Slide.
おやおかえり
Oh, welcome back. Huh? You're here.
ご挨拶だねまるで僕が教室にいちゃいけないみたいじゃないか
Is that any way to greet me? You make it sound like I shouldn't be here. Well, you really shouldn't be. You're an eyesore.
無駄に二酸化炭素増やすだけでしょ炭素吐く分雑草の方がマシよ
The only thing you accomplish here is producing carbon dioxide, right? Even weeds are better because they produce oxygen.
あんたら言うこときつすぎっす
You guys say some pretty harsh things.
っていうか藤林今日なんでいんの
Before that, Kyo Fujibayashi, why are you here?
何よ私がここにいちゃいけないっての
What? You're saying I can't be here?
そういうわけじゃないけどもう予令もなったし自分のクラスに戻った方がよろしいかと
That's not really what I meant. Since the first bell has already rung, I thought it would be better if you went back to your own class.
本例はまだでしょいいこと言ってると人としての器が知れるわよ
The second bell still hasn't rung, has it? It sure shows what a small person you are when you bring up such trivial things.
僕耳っちいですか
Small me?
ミジンコ並みじゃない
I would say around the size of a water flea.
プランクトン
Plankton? Hey, water flea. What's going on over there?
あれって
Huh? What do you mean?
って返事しちゃったよ
I actually responded to that? Whatever. Just answer me. I'm talking about the group of people over there. Not that I know whose seat that is.
あそこは委員長の席あたりだね
That one should be the class president's. Fujibayashi's. Is there something we need to turn in?
ああきっとあれね占いよ
Oh, that? I bet it's her fortune telling. Fortune telling?
それにしても
Still, it's as popular as ever. What is?
寮の占い。
Rose fortune telling.
ひょっとしてあの人だかりの中心って委員長？
You mean that's the class president in the center of that crowd? Yep. Are her fortunes that accurate?
パッとしないように見えても何かしら特技を持っているものなんだね。
I guess she does have something that she's good at, though. It doesn't seem like it. Pow.
何するんすか？
Ow, what was that for?
妹の悪口は許さないわよ。
I won't forgive anyone for insulting my sister.
褒めたんだよ。
I was praising her. Ow, pow.
痛いっす。
That hurts.
あんた、原告の成績最悪でしょ。
Your grades in language class are terrible, right? He fails every exam.
なんでお前が知ってるんだよ。
How could you possibly know that? I saw them in your room. I found a bunch of them when I was fishing under your desk.
僕にプライベートはないんすか？
Do I not have privacy at all? Ha ha ha. Check this guy out. He's concerned about that now.
まったくよね。
Aha, I know, right?
ってあんたらおかしいよ。
You two are weird.
あ、そうだ。ね、ヘタレ。
Oh yeah, hey loser.
誰がヘタレだ。
What are you calling loser? Since you responded, wouldn't that be you?
お前のことかもしれないだろう。
It could have been you.
違うわよ。あんたのことよ。
Nope, I meant you.
そうですか。
Is that so?
で、なんでしょう。
So, what is it?
あんた試しに寮に占ってもらえば。
How about you let Ro tell your fortune?
僕が？
Me?
ともやだって何度も占ってもらってるしね。
Tomoyo's done it a couple times too, right? Yeah, I guess.
何占いなの？
So, what does she use in her fortune telling? What does she use? Well... Let's see. What be more? What would I do? Which one? Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Catch a tiger by the toe. What I want is what I do. Is what I do first. Lend me your ear.
何？そんな人前じゃ言えないような占いなの？
What's the matter? Is this something that you can't say out loud? Just do it. Whisper, 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 whisper.
マジ？
Seriously? Whisper, whisper.
あの人だかりの中心部で。そんな。
She's doing something like that in the middle of that crowd? No way. Whisper, 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 whisper.
しかも生で？
Naked
て
too?
いうか、岡崎、お前何度もしてるの？
That aside, how many times have you done it, Okazaki? I give Shinohara's, whose eyes are wide open, a thumbs up.
今日、お前の妹すごいよ。
Kyo, your sister's amazing. Huh?
おとなしいと思ってたけど、実はすごい大胆な子なんすね。
Man, I thought she was the quiet type, but she's actually pretty bold.
そうや。あんた傭兵に何言ったの？
Tomoya, what did you tell Yohei? Nothing.
僕もちょっと占いしてもらってくるよ。
I'm going to get her to tell me my fortune.
あ、手は洗ってからの方がいいかな。
Should I wash my hands first? Nah, don't worry about it. Just go in there and squeeze them.
男らしいね。行ってくるよ。
How manly. Alright, off I go.
なんであいつ手をワキワキさせてんの？
Why is he flexing his hands like that? Guess he thought I was serious when I told him she's telling fortunes with her breasts.
で、寮に何する気よ？
Hey, what are you trying to do to Rio? Thud. The back of Sunohara's head is hit by a classical dictionary. I wonder where she got it and when she threw it. Still angry, she then turns to me.
桃や、あんたね。
Tomoya, you. It was just a little joke.
嘘だったの？
Eh? That was a joke?
相手見て冗談を言いなさいよ。
Consider who you're talking to before you start messing around.
幼稚園児に通じても傭兵に通じるわけないでしょ。
Even if a kindergartner would get it, there's no way Yohei would.
言い切られるとすごく心が痛いんですけど。
It's kind of hurts my feelings if you make such an extreme comparison. Sorry, that was silly of me.
そこで謝られると認められたみたいでかなり辛いっす。
If you apologize, it kind of hurts since it's like you agreed with her. Hey, come on, cheer up. Go ask Fujibayashi to tell you your fortune. She uses playing cards in her fortune telling. Look, perhaps you'll still have a ray of hope left. Somewhere in the future.
今は見えないのかよ。
You mean I have no hope now?
え、見えるのって顔は何？
Eh? What's with that what? You think you do look?
だってね。
Well, that's cause you know. Yeah.
ちくしょう！絶対将来お前らよりビッグになってやるからな。
Damn it, I'll definitely make it way bigger than the two of you one day. Saying that, he runs out of the classroom. Hey, where are you going?
おしっこ！
To pee. I guess a kindergartner really is more mature.
だからさっきそう言ったでしょ。
That's what I told you earlier. That aside. Your sister's fortunes aren't really accurate at all, right?
わかった。
Oh, you figured it out. Well, yeah.
本人には言っちゃダメだからね。
Don't tell her, okay? I'm not going to.
ねえ、ところでさ、あんたって誰か好きな子いんの？
Hey, by the way, do you have a girl you like? Huh? What's with that all of a sudden?
なんとなく。
Thought I would ask. Thought you would ask, huh?
ほら、不良ってさ、意味もなくかっこよく見えたりするらしいでしょ。
Well, you see, don't delinquents appear to be pretty cool for no reason?
だから大体彼女持ちじゃない？
And most of the time, they have girlfriends. I wonder where she got that impression from. That's an unusual bias you have there.
違うの？
Am I wrong? At the very least, that's pretty hard to manage here at this school. You're asking for the teacher's attentions by going out with a delinquent.
ひょっとしてあんた、そんなこと気にして彼女作らないとか？
Are you telling me you don't have a girlfriend? just because you're worried about that? That's not really why. There aren't any girls who are strange enough to want to go out with me now, are there?
いたら付き合うの？
If there was one, would you go out with her? Hmm?
もしさ、あんたのこと好きって子がいたら付き合う？
If there's a girl who liked you, would you go out with her? Depends on the girl. I answer after briefly considering it. Well, that's only natural. I have the right to pick who to go out with too. Kyo considers my answer, her fingers covering her lips.
それもそうね。
I guess that's true.
来るもの拒まずなんてやつだったら、惚れちゃった子の方がかわいそうだよね。
It'd be kind of sad for a girl to fall in love with a guy who won't turn anyone down. She folds her arms and nods in agreement. So why did you ask all of a sudden?
別に
No reason.
特に意味はないわよ。
I wasn't after anything specific. That aside, what about you? Huh? You with anyone yourself?
何言ってんのよ。この私よ。
Ha 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 ha. What are you saying? It's me you're talking about. Yeah, what about you? Her smile freezes. Say something.
まあ、いいんじゃない、そんなこと。
Well, isn't that okay?
なんていうか、ほら、私がその気になれば、彼氏の一人や二人なんてボボーンとさ。ね。
How should I put this? If I ever feel like it, I can easily score myself a boyfriend or two, right? Right, my foot. If you're trying to avoid the subject, that just means you don't have anything to say.
何よ。この顔は。
Come on. What's with that look? Nothing.
私はあんたと違って作らないだけなんだからね。
It's different from me. I'm just not trying to get myself a boyfriend.
一緒にしないでよ。
Don't put me on the same level. While I'm not trying to get a girlfriend either, don't get me wrong.
なあもう、ああ言えばこういう。
Ugh, jeez. Whatever I say. You pick at it. That goes for you too. A bell rings to signal the start of afternoon classes. I take my seat annoyed that I'm stuck at this desk for the next however long. Hearing the same sound, Kyo dashes out of the classroom. Hey, Okazaki. A voice calls out to me right as the period ends. But I quickly realize it's just my teachers. Like a good student, I decided to ignore it. Can you not hear me, Okazaki? Ugh, he's so persistent. What is it? I raised my head while answering him, a tone of distrust and annoyance heard in my voice. My homeroom teacher walks right up to me. Where's Sunohara? Sunohara? I look at the desk next to mine. He's right. Sunohara's not there. Who knows? Could you find him and bring him to me? What, me? Yes, Okazaki, you. Why? Because I think you would have a good idea where he might be. Nope, nothing coming to mind. I see. In that case, you'll be coming with me in his place. Where to? The teacher's rooms, of course. Why? Do you know how many times you've been late to school, Okazaki? I'm not as bad as Sunohara, though. At least I show up before lunch. That might matter to you, but teachers don't really make that kind of distinction. In any case, if Sunohara is not here, you are next on the list. What a depressing situation this is. But if it means that I can skip class after this, it seems wisest to just do as he says and look for Sunohara. Okay, I understand. I'll go find him. I turn around and start walking. Hey Okazaki, not right now. After classes are over. I pretended not to hear the last bit. Now I've got plausible deniability, and can't blame him if I got scolded for skipping out on the rest of the day. I'm certain that Sunohara was around during lunch, but I'm not sure if he was around to take 5th period. I slept through the whole thing. That would mean he ran off after telling us he was going to make it big. I don't have a clue where he could have gone off to. I start losing interest in finding him. Wandering around at random is just getting boring. I begin to think about where he could be. Nothing comes to mind. Honestly, I don't really care where he is at this point. I'll go back. Just as I turn around, I remember something. There used to be a perfect place to nap in the old school building. It was the reference room on the 1st floor. And I think I'll end the stream to now. I'll stream again later on with Pokemon Legends Z8 around 2 PM Eastern Standard Time. Anyways, see ya. I'll party for loot.